Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to create a 360 degrees symmetrical object, such as a candlestick, a vase, or a chess piece. Any tools I use in this demonstration will basically be able to be found in any version of Max. I'm currently using the 2016 student version. Now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and click on any viewport you desire, and go to the very bottom right, and click Maximize Viewport Toggle. Then go to the internet and find a picture of the 360 degrees symmetrical object that you want to model. Preferably you're going to want to find a front view facing picture. I've already found mine, so once you've done that, go ahead and click on the right, the panel tool, go to your viewport and click and drag. It does not matter the size right now because every image is going to be different and it's going to look a little funky. Once you've done that, click the W key and go to the very bottom. You'll see the X, Y, and Z axes. They're for movement. You're going to want to right click on the small little arrows beside them. This will center your object. Once you've done that, go ahead and click the Material Editor key, which is M. If your Material Editor does not look like this, go to the very top, go to Modes, and go to Slate Material Editor. In View 1, you're going to want to right-click, go to Materials, and then go to Standard. Beside Diffuse Color, you're going to see a circle. You're going to want to click and drag from that, and then go to Bitmap. Then go and find your texture and double-click it. Now, you're going to want to make sure that your panel as well as your material are selected. You're going to want to right-click on your material and go to Assign Material to Selection. It'll be grayed out because you also have to click the Show Shaded Material in Viewport. Now that you have your material on your panel, you can go ahead and close the Material Editor because you'll no longer be needing it. Now, you're going to want to situate yourself over top of your panel like such. Then go to the Modify tab and use the length and width parameters to change the picture so that it's not stretched or however you want it to be. I've already set it up so mine is exactly 100 by 100. Now you're going to want to go to the Create tab, go down to Shapes, and then go to your Line tool and basically start tracing it. The beginning and the end of your line, you're going to want to have on the very center. You don't have to get it exact because you can always change that later. On curves, you can click and drag to make your line curve around. Doing this, though, makes your line a little funky for the next vertice that you place. Like this. You can always fix that later though as well, so it's not big of a problem. So go ahead and just continue tracing your object to the way you desire for now. Now that you've completed that, you can right-click to stop your line. Now you're going to want to go to the Modifier tab and click Vertices. Now go ahead and click one of the pesky vertices that is screwed up. You can now move them around, as well as right-click on them to bring up this menu and change the angle of them using the Specify Corner tool. They roll up these little helpers that will help you change the direction of which the bend is going. If you use one and it does not change the little screw up that it has, you want to go to the other neighboring vertice and right click on that as well as changing it to corner. That usually and always fix it. Now go ahead and do that for every single one. If you can't find one of the movements for the corners, you can just right click and go to Bezier, and then go back to Bezier corner to get it. Now that you've fixed those corners, if you have any straight parts like I do, you can click on the vertex and find the x-axis that is right below or beside of the one that you want to make straight. Currently mine is the x-axis of 16.098. You copy that, go to the one above it or beside it, and paste it. Now what you're going to want to do is go to your modifier list, click the little arrow to bring down a menu, and go to the length tool. Click that, and it should make an object. Now the objects are probably going to be a little funny. To fix this, you can undo the length tool, go to the hierarchy tab, and press Effect Pivot Only, and center that. Then go down and right click again on the X, Y, and Z constraints. Now click Effect Pivot Only again, and go back to the modifier, and go ahead and click the length tool modifier again. That should fix it. If it doesn't fix it, and it looks something like this or like this, go ahead and fix the directional things by tapping on any of these, and that should fix it. If it looks like this or like this, you can just click the center or the minimum or the x-axis to fix that. Now once you've done that, you will no longer be needing the plane, so you can go ahead and delete it, or you can just hide it. And now center yourself over your object, and you will have to click the flip normals as well, just to fix the normals because they're on the inside of your object. As well, you might notice that on the ends you have little like blemishes of detail like this. To fix that, you want to click Weld Core. If that does not fix it, it's because your ends of your line tool are not perfectly in the center. To fix that, go back to your line. That'll make your object disappear. To make it reappear, go to Shend All Results, toggle on and off, and click that. Now go ahead and click Vertices again, and click your line tool, and center it to 0. If that does not fix it, you can move the X, use the X and the Y to move it back and forth until it does fix it. Like such. And there we go, we're almost done. On some of your objects, you'll notice some hard lines like this. They're easily fixed by selecting them and then right-clicking, and you can either change it to Bezier or Smooth. Depending on which one you change it, it'll also change the anatomy of your object, for better or for worse. So go ahead and do that to all the ones that you've clicked. Now for straighter ones, you're not going to be able to remove completely that hard line, but it'll do its best. And then I'll just click the length tool again, and there you have it. You've created your 360-degree symmetrical object. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.